the purpose of my code is to let the user enter a letter, and depending of the letter, it will execute how many countries without letter is there is in the world. If there's no country without word, it's gonna say there's no countries. And there we go. So here we start. Say I will show you a country with a letter, enter a letter. If the answer is a text and the length is 1, which means one letter, it will pass to here. If it's not, it will mean it's a number or a sentence of 2 or 7. It will say invalid input. So let's go here when it's true. We put set the answer to this variable called letter, and we also have this my list variable. We're gonna make a list, so pretty much this is what I mean. Searching seconds, and this is important because for each item in the dataset, which is this dataset, the one you see here, is gonna check the first letter of each variable, parameter, sorry, and if it's equal to the letter that the user enter, it would add that item to our new list, which is this one. If the length of the list is 0, which means there's no country without letter, it will say there's no country with a start without letter, and it will end the code pretty much. If the list is more than 0, it will just jump to here. It says this country will start with a letter, and then since we create a list, we iterate to the list. It says when all the items on my list say the item. So for example, A, so it will be all the A's, A, Afghanistan, Albania, Algeria, and this ones, and keep going until finish all the A's, because it's all the countries that start with the letter A. So let's start the code, and let's start with number 1, just to start invalid input, and then reach the other one, which would C. Searching for countries. This country will start with C. Yes, Zambia, Zimbabwe. And another one, I don't think this country with X. And there's no country with X. And one thing about list, one thing that I would not use, a thing that I could use instead of list in this case is just make a for loop, and if the first letter is the same as the user, just output pretty much the word, but that would take too much time. So this is like the best option to use list, because it's just search, there's another list, and then just show it instead of search output, search output. So this is like the better option, but the other one works too. So that will be all.